It's funny. Master Louis Soir came here on a ship very much like this one. And now, years later, the street urchin he befriended that day is bound for his mentor's homeland. With his mentor's grandchildren, no less.
Aye. 'Tis upon reflection that every twist of time's river and fate's whims are brought into sharp relief. Thou hast matured much in the intervening years. Wert thou not caught attempting to relieve Master Louis Soir of his purse scant moments after he made landfall upon this dock?
Oh, really? Now that's a tale I'd like to hear.
Will this be your first visit to Charlian, Sir Estinian? Sir Estinian?
Why are you looking like that?
Are we strangers newly met? Why this stiff formality?
I, merely meant it as a professional courtesy, since we are now colleagues in an official sense.
I'd rather you dispense with the sirs, especially in private company. Or I'll be forced to respond in kind, little Lord Alphino.
Oh.
You've made your point, Estinian. Painfully well.
Better.
Adorable.
Have a safe journey, and please, be careful.
Okay, we'll try.
And so you venture forth unto the unknown.
Emmett is the narrator.
A fate beyond the horizon that cannot be divined. A future undefined and in flux. In uncertain times, naught but the simplest words of wisdom will suffice.
Oh no. No, 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 no. Nah, don't do this. Don't do that.
Here.
Don't do this. This is the fucking 1.0 benchmark. Don't do this.
Here. Feel. Think. Think.
It's the 1.0 benchmark.
The day has barely dawned, my fellow earlier riser. Though we're hardly alone in that. Envious of those still sleeping soundly, no doubt.
But don't be talking to me like that.
Called out to you, you say? I've heard nothing myself. In any case, I dare say the sea air will do you good. Why not join the others on deck? Charlian should be coming into view at any moment.
Bitch. Here she goes.
My voice yet reaches you. I am glad.
I'm sure you are.
Hear, feel, think.
No.
And thus do we meet face to face at last. My warrior of light, guided by the crystal.
I can trust your words no longer.
You have visited the first. You have every right to say that. You have gained an understanding of what I truly am, what Eidolon has always been, a primal. Zodiac was created to forestall the apocalypse which threatened the ancient world, and I was brought forth to bind him. Yet 7 times now, those who would orchestrate a return to that bygone era have rejoined a shard to the god I had sundered. The greater his strength grows, the swifter does mine own diminish. The power to draw your mind into the rift betwixt is no longer mine to wield. Yet though it taxes me sorely, I dare not leave these words unsaid. Even bereft of my guidance, you and your companions have accepted the burden of this star's troubled past. A conjunction has begun to form, an intertwining of your time and mine. Wheels shudder and turn. Conflict looms, monumental, which will decide the fate of this world and all life upon it. When you truly understand what is at stake, and your journey has prepared you to surmount the insurmountable, then shall I honor the promise made in another time, another age.
Promise.
Cast your peepers to the fore, folks. Sharlayan's just over yonder.
I will not keep you further. Your traveler's heart must yearn to behold this unfamiliar land.
My traveler's heart, huh?
We shall meet again, and soon.
Stretch it out, baby.
Oh, what a fine morning. Oh, still a bit stiff, though.
And a good morning to you too. Taken a look at the island already?
Then let's go. Let's go. Might still be room in the prow if we're lucky.
Ah,
Don't
the
play the
sleepers
song
have
now.
arisen.
That's wild, thank you.
There she is. Good old Sharlayan.
Oh, I see it.
Home. Home at last. Well, maybe not in Father's eyes, but we'll manage on our own, if we must.
You do know you're not alone in this, don't you? Indeed, 'tis as Sir Estinian said. Forget not the comrades who boarded this ship at your side, I prithee.
Thank you, my friends. We are ever grateful for your steadfast support.
Upon arrival, we will be disembarking into the heart of Sharlayan proper. There is no greater concentration of wisdom in all the world. I am confident that somewhere within that center of knowledge and learning, we will find the answers we seek.
Thanks, 00. Same to you. Hey, Kaguma. Trying not to be an emotional little.
Charlian, the solitary island nation of the northern seas.
It's the narrator reveal.
Where under the watchful gaze of Thaliak, patron deity of scholars, academics hoard all manner of knowledge and secrets. Once, they deigned to accept foreign students into a distant colony maintained in the Dravanian hinterlands. How swiftly they abandoned it once the first Garlean boot set hostile foot on Alamegan soil. So averse to the prosecution of war, these men of wisdom, your would-be allies.
Oh, look at the night sky.
Evidence of identity and intent, then foreigners may be granted entry.
May.
May.
Quite. So let us be absolutely clear on these points before we proceed. The immigration officer will ask for your affiliation and your purpose of visit. Considering Charlian's views on intervention, I strongly suggest we avoid any mention of the Scions.
She better sing this shit. They finna destroy me. I already knew, but they
Fran
are.
has laid the groundwork.
Alphino Leveilleur.
And Alize Leveilleur.
Your applications have also been approved. Having said that, the streets are abuzz with talk of how House Leveilleur's lord disowned his young progeny. And while such personal circumstances constitute no reason to deny you entry, I urge you to avoid exacerbating your present situation. Times are quite troubled enough already.
Oh, sorry, ma'am.
We shall keep that in mind.
These last two are not Charlian natives, but you will find their credentials are in order. An application was made in advance.
Don't be looking at me up and down to push your ass up.
Name and occupation?
I'm an artisan, of course.
Estinian Valino, formerly of the Order of the Knights Dragoon in Ishgard.
Formally, at least. And what, pray tell, is your profession now?
Batman. Thank you, Cryo.
If you'll allow me.
Thank you, Cryo, so much for showing up. Out of breath, po baby.
My associate is a mercenary, hired for his strength at arms. Surely you are aware of the dangers we often face on our forays into the wilderness.
Mistress Baldessian, if you insist on sponsoring his entry, then so be it. But while I appreciate that desperate times call for desperate measures, I find your choice of company concerning. Be advised that even a single misstep may have severe repercussions for your organization.
I have every confidence in my chosen company. dear and trusted comrades that they are. But I thank you for your concern.
This little Olafelt is just getting on my nerves. Fucking Karen haircut acting like a Karen.
Oh! Welcome, friends, to Sharlayan.
Oh, thank you, Cryo.
As your mercenary, I should hope my welcome includes a generous salary.
Well, I had to say something, Sir Taciturn.
I made it. Not him leaving us to be by ourselves with that. That's crazy.
Right, we're all set.
She looks she ain't
Just
got
the
no
four
type of
of you,
sleep.
was it?
3. I'm already attuned to the crystal in Thavnair.
Not him leaving us.
You are? Oh. I would have preferred more test subjects. Oh, well, never mind. If our 3 travelers could line up here, please.
So they got us doing all this fun stuff, huh? Why is she running?
Yes, right there is fine. Take a deep breath, and I'll soon have you soaring through the ether.
Not her present.
Oh, and one last thing. You might experience a teensy-weensy touch of violent ethereal sickness. Good luck!
What?
Oh no.
Thavnair, home to city-state Rads at Han. Rising from the southeast waters of the Bounty, this Isle of Plenty served as the battleground for a conflict between 2 peoples. Their cultures bled into one another until a unique amalgamation was distilled from the chaos, in a process not unlike their precious alchemy.
Not it raining when I get here.
Once solidified as a single nation, an adamant stance of neutrality would hold invaders at bay for a time. Now across this vibrant isle creeps a fog of malice. What choice do you have?
Oh no. Oh no.
What chance? Against such an insidious foe.
Oh my gosh. And here I was thinking we just gonna take him. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, oh, oh. Not him on the floor like that.
I've seen fairer faces after a bout of bad shellfish.
Oh my goodness.
Let me bring you something to drink. That should help settle your bellies.
Well, thanks, Estinian. I appreciate you. So thoughtful. Thank Griderius.
There was a note, but with Kryle's instructions.
Oh.
Don't let a Stinian roam the markets alone.
He's alarmingly
bad with coin.
We know. They finna be broke. We gotta go stop a Stinian from spending all our money. You managed to will yourself to your feet, but given your condition, will you be able to reach a Stinian in time? Bruh. He's so sweet. Where did this man go? Oh, shit. No, don't pet me, fam. This shit is trash.
As soon as you stopped, I was like, yeah, she just got the stickers.
This shit is trash, bro. Wiley, the way I took a picture of Urianger. Oh.
He's curled up, man.
I ain't shit.
Yeah, for real, for real.
Oh, you talking about when he's on the floor folded?
There's gonna be so many memes of them. Oh, Jesus.
Come here, baby.
You see Wade Thankrit was laid out?
I know, right? The boy is after a junk night. Of course, the Stinian is not. Of course, the Stinian is not the lightweight.
Nah, he ain't shit because he's like, yeah, I'm not coming with y'all like that. I'm out. What? You spared it to Taru's wrath. Oh shit. Oh damn.
What happened here?
Their dress marks them as alchemists. I see no evidence of injury or poison.
Thinkest thou they but slumber?
I believe so. Whether it is by choice is another question entirely.
Oh, we have guests. You must excuse the poor welcome. Long days and longer nights have taken their toll, as you can see. I am Vashan, servant to the satrap. My task was, in fact, to wake these good men and women, if you will allow. People of the great work, I come bearing new scales.
Scales? We have new scales?
Yes, my friends. Gather round. I have them right here.
Now I can continue my experiment.
Not for being crackhead.
Many thanks.
One for me.
Those are dragon scales.
Yes, such materials are vital to their most pressing research.
And we are fortunate to have them. Our experiments are so close to bearing fruit. Soon we will have a talisman capable of nullifying the etheric emissions from that accursed tower. Did I say something wrong? Are you not here with Varshan? Wait, who are you people? Of course! You're the one Kryl sent. The warrior of light we've been waiting for.
Oh, this is a day of celebration. Praise be to Cinderova!
The winds have shifted. I feel it. The end to our toil is near.
I feel it too. My head hasn't been this clear in days.
Oh my goodness.
Tell me, how did you acquire those scales?
Curious that it concerns you so.
Okay, attitude.
But worry not. They were freely given by the dragon with whom our satrap has forged a lawful pact.
That is well.
You must be quite familiar with Dragonkin, yes?
Is this their congealed blood I see on your weapon?
Speaking of dragon blood, you yourself have been infused with it, have you not? I should like to draw a file or two, if so.
Run, Astidian, run!
See here. Come along, come along. I must insist that you visit our laboratory.
Save that man.
So help me.
Not Ariaje praying for him.
Oh dear, your poor companion. What with the new scales and your timely arrival, my colleagues are a little giddy with excitement. No harm will come to him, I promise. Meanwhile,
I doubt
shall
it,
we
no.
find a quiet place to talk? As you may have guessed, I am Nidana, the alchemist who sent the request to your mistress Kryl. We have workshops across the nation collaborating on this research project. But it is here, at the Great Work, where I collate our results. Come with me, all of you, and I can explain the crux of the situation.
Palestinians dead.